trying to keep the pressure here. Inside, drive up towards the site itself, but Volks is suffering in the same split. They're just taking bites out of each other. There's the swing round. Dodos gets 1 and 2 on towards the back. Puts them into a man advantage, but it's instantly balanced back. And with Parlu on the ground, it's a 2 versus 1. 20 seconds. One of them is a clash as well. Oh, not anymore. Caught out by the angle, Adrian. All that's left, will he go for the pickup? He has time, he has the position, he's gonna go for it, get themselves the kit, but look at the watch, there's fire. He's bouncing it in and across, and he can't quite get it fully cemented. He's caught out by the thorn trap on it, but no, he changes, gone! From the top, the skylight is unfortunately a skyline full of pain, but Savage does at least get the blitz.
Potential here for Savage in the 1v2, and if he can isolate his engagement, it could be on, but Fluxo, if they're wise, they'll double up and they'll just try and trade each other if they can. You can see Savage, I don't think he has the information right now because he's checking angles and we can see there's nobody there. So it is going to be difficult for him. He just seen a little bit of a glimpse of a player, so he does know where one is, but it's the second man he's not sure about.
But now they know where he is, so he has to move. He cannot just be stagnant information. Slips his way past and replaces a C4, but otherwise he's got himself up close with a shotgun. Ready to rock on either of them, but they're still holding. It's great patience, but it's about to be met with too many options. Peels himself back, the blind comes through, but he catches one. Volts on the trade, Lobin. He's moved onto the door. Savage has found himself back. One further spot, another flash comes through. Lobin hasn't moved on the back of it. The kit is stuck between the pair of them. Lobin's rotated round, recollected it, but it's still a shotgun, and he knows he still has the pressure of the fight first. He cannot hold on and hold 7 seconds. He's rotated over towards Pillar. They have this pinged. He's going to take his time. He knows this one. This is bait, or is it? The shotgun comes in close. The shotgun just gets the catch, and Savage!
Inside of ranked, it's these peaks. That's where he's such a menace, and that's why so many Europeans fear him.
They've given up. They've rotated round, and Doom, well, he's taken out Lobin. He's just finding peaks. They had the Deimos try and set up as a backline, but now Parlu is having to get there with Dodos and reaffirm that position. Savage just pops out and gets dots. Dodos finds Adrian for 2 versus 3, but with Doom still in his position, they made a crossfire here over the meeting desk. The only meeting they want to have is one filled with bullets and pain. Doom! 4 kills! Could try and, as I said, bait out the C4. That's what I'm sort of thinking. He's got himself in this position. There's the first play. There's the coverage on the swing. The C4 might come from Adrian below, but he's being super patient. He knows there's time. Here's Parlu holding on. There's the C4 throw. There's at least a bit of destruction. Parlu's going to hold it. Guns up. Can he get the right angle? He's not quite found it. Savage is dropped on the side, but no! Oh, I saw what happened. I saw you raise your hand, and then I saw it.
Pains you the most.
Well, they might try and just get the track down here. They know that they can swing, put the pressure, and it seems like that's what they're going to focus on for now. The Pulse can obviously get a bit of a read. Oh, wrong time. Wrong place, and almost catch the wrong Lobin, but he's in with the shotgun and out of the door. 2 apiece once again, and at this point, obviously, it's Doom and Noah versus Dots on the side. Volts is above, though, on the Pulse, watching the hatch, making sure that if anyone tries to go any further, they won't get anywhere. The Pulse misread the play, and Doom puts them into the 2 versus 1, but then Dots levels it right back up because again and again they have the perfect responses. The proc's thrown out over the top in a post-plant situation, so they know when he swings. There's the push, the pressure. He's on a very thin margin, Doom. You know he likes an engagement. He's on the secondary. He wants this one to be close, and to the punch, he knows he's up against an absolute cannon. So if he can keep this as a tight engagement, if he can get him as he crosses the divide, well, he's in a better position. The prox does its job. Now he knows he's fallen back one further step. He knows where to aim for. He knows what to ask for, but he also kind of begs for more time round the side of the red car. But Doom, he's just keeping a distance. He's dancing in circles, and he's got to go in for it. Brilliantly played by Doom.
Oh, ice in the veins from Doom.
But it was brilliant there from Fluxo W7M. The catch Volts. The fact that they sort of had the double stack defense, the fact that they tried to close down on one, and Parlu came for the support round the other side, and who were they chasing? And oh, they're okay.
Hang on a minute.
Okay. The 2 versus 1. Oh, he knows where both
of them are because he knows it's the Pulse outside. He knows both of them are going to come up yellow.
20 seconds. He's down to his secondary. He's just pushing on towards time. He pulls away. He's going to reload, and obviously it's the Pulse which means he can't really safely plant. No! Oh, if that was how it ended, it would feel a little bit of a false one, but he's hurt. That new debuff, that effect on this, he's baiting the swing. He knows they're below. He catches the quad kill, but nothing else to be found.
You have that multi bearing down on them from behind, and then you still have the other players coming in, but I mean, this is a big challenge here for Doom to try and pick them all on,
okay,
but
well,
Savage is in.
Inside the site, 2 quick kills, almost make that 3. Yes, you do. Adrian gets himself a double, and that leaves just Lobin and Palu left. They've been able to get themselves close to the site. Lobin gets 1, but Mowgli's there for the trade, and it is just Palu left in a post-plant, but not for long. Consulate. Fluxo W7M's map is taken by Secret. This could be massive. Obviously, there's the chance with that shotgun to cause a lot of damage, but it's the crossfight. Oh, there's one. He can't quite get it over his teammates. Come in. Oh, my word!
I actually... You see him because you've got those exterior windows. It doesn't allow you to play inside the bomb site, so typically teams will fall back into raiding, and they're going to try and root them out.
Doom is waiting. Lobin gets Mowgli, and Doom's still waiting. Is he? Oh, he's so tempted by whatever this is. He's almost hoping, holding and catching. There is Volps caught out. And look at the time demo. 10 seconds, and now they've lost that play on the other side. As he said, a goo mine. But it's Lobin! Oh no! An accident has hit, but he's at least got 1 more for the trouble. But Adrian with the cross just tucked, holding on close. The flash is too late.
Any form of bullets that may come near him, and there we are. That's why Blackbeard is strong in those windows. We'll nade dots all the way back down to bottom white, and he's going to try and reply with his own explosive, a big old C4. Oh, it downs Savage, but he's still alive.
He's still alive, but he is in absolute danger zone here. They're going to see if they can try and close out the side tube. Spins on a penny and finds a prize. Can he get 1 more dot? They know exactly where he is.
Oh, dear.
But now it's technically a 1 versus 1. Savage is down. Can Doom plant? He is on the site itself. Could risk it at this point. He baits with the drone. He knows he's being watched. He knows he wants the engagement. And I think they know at this point that Blackbeard's dead. Otherwise, they'd pay it a little bit more heed. He moves out. He's baiting this fight. It's a single door. It's a bit of the coverage of the smoke. And he's actually not going to use it to go too much further. He's back and forth on a single point. What is he planning here as he swaps over the bolt? He's ready to go. It's so tense. A knife edge. A balance of a single moment for Doom. Oh, that was anticipation. Having a brilliant map this time. Kept them fighting. Oh, too many options. Adrian gets 1, gets round the back. He's trying to find the second on Lumber. It's like shooting ducks at a fair, but unfortunately not quite there. Mowgli is down. Noah's a bit scraped inside the middle of the long bar. Oh, even more, but Adrian takes the header for Lobin. He's looking for the last. It's another engagement and a 1 versus 1 because everyone else is down. And Palu and Donis are the ones that connect. Doom is in that position. He knows Doom is just going to swing if he gets the scent of somebody he can kill. So Savage has that protection, but Lobin doesn't. Lobin goes down, and that's above the site itself, sprayed through on the verticality. So now they're going to force him back, and the smoke forces, so they can go and get Lobin up, but it's just time taken away. You can see Dots with the kit, with the shield. They're going to have to reset. They're going to have to go for the utility that they've thrown in here as they're still trying to just poke and prod and hope to get something out of everything that they've spent has come up with. Oh, at least a swing on Mowgli. Now, VIP, how important is this person? Enough for Dots to lose most of his health, but he cements the kill itself, and he's almost able.
Out of ammo!
No, he's out of ammo! He's out of ammo! He couldn't quite get there in time! Doom pops up, and somehow Mowgli survives with fate's hand, but Dones redefines what fate can be!
And this is Doom in that position downstairs, and the aggressive swing from Volps is denied as Adrian is quicker on the trigger to land the headshot. Mowgli, how's he not getting smoked? He's just barely out of the radius, and he gets a kill from it, and Mowgli just keeps on moving, but no, not in the position to find Lobin, who finds 2. It's a 2v2 now.
Again, another one comes down to just Dots. A 1 versus 2, but with 17 seconds and a swing with a shotgun. It's once again a 1 versus 1. Doom, he's won so many of these, but The timer is that sixth man. The timer is ticking. The timer is red and flashing, and he's not even within range. Dots just has to sit back. He kept firing after the death. And he almost got Adrian himself, but instead of 4 versus 2, Palu and Dodes, ooh, make it a 2 versus 3. There's the swing round, and it's another one. It's a technical 1 versus 1. I said we would not have to wait long, and it was instant. It's another swing round for Dodes to win this one out. Ooh, talking of, an off angle gets Lobin on the first. The blinds come through. Can they actually secure the kill, though? Mowgli could be this big problem, as pointed out. Just misses the rotate of 1, but Doom in the meantime doesn't miss, and oh, neither does Mowgli on the double dip. A lot of damage done to the Deimos. But his mask has enough, and they just can't seemingly know where the next strike will go. Mowgli! Oh no! A flawless for Secret!
So if he can track the right player at the right time for his team to play off, that could be pretty big, but Doom engaging with the players outside of the breach with the holographic. This guy cannot be stopped.
Well, he's able to find 2. The pressure's still raining from above for 3. Doom! How do you stop a player like Doom in his prime was said. And at this point, well, it seems impossible. It seems unendable. It just seems like a Doom front. At this point, a minute for Dots to have to solve that unending problem. And then you've got, what, 3 more? Adrian, Savage, and Mowgli. They have the pulse. They can get the intel. He's playing off the piece. Do we get another race? Are we gifted to a sweet end? No, says Mowgli. But look at what it means to him, and look at how well it was earned.
So take it away from Fluxo. Team Secret straight into first place.
Well,